God, I need a freaking haircut. Look. Wow. Hello everybody, it's Sunday again, so it's time for another video. How you all doing? You good? You good? Yeah, that's good. I'm getting a text message. How exciting! I'll cut straight to it because it's been a very busy week this week. Basically, I've had a lot of things that have irked me this week. So, in light of that fact, and the fact that I've had very little sleep, so I have very little patience to deal with it, so I've decided to do a video about things that irk me. So, let's get straight to it, shall we? Number one, people that think they are superior to everybody else. In my first job, I was basically a dinner lady, let's be honest. This doesn't get more glamorous than that, obviously. I was in a hall of residence and obviously serving food to students in that case. And some of them were lovely, actually, but there were the vast majority that were arrogant as hell and thought they were better than me because they were studying for a degree and I was just serving their food. What they didn't know though is that I was actually studying for a degree whilst working there, and I managed to obtain said degrees before them. In fact, I have a master's degree. Once I mentioned that to them, they got a little bit concerned because I was working in a hall of residence serving their dinner and their superiority melted away, which, that was the best moment of my life at that point. It was great watching their hope die. Is that wrong? Probably. Yeah, I don't regret it for a second. Number two, arsehole drivers. When I say arsehole drivers, I mean the kind of idiots that go right up your arse. I mean like the tailgating tards. When you're going at the speed limit, obviously, as you should, these people obviously do not want to go at the speed limit and they don't like the fact that you're going at the speed limit. And they tend to try and speed you up by going right up your arse. And that, quite frankly, irks me, obviously, hence the video. Number three, job's worth. People that tend to only do the bare minimum in their job. Again, not in my current job, everybody's lovely in my current job. In my previous employment, I had to work with people that only did the bare minimum and complained to me when I asked them to do more stuff. My God, it's getting brighter. What? In my last job, for instance, I was a senior and I had to tell people what to do. Not the most fun thing in the world, because I'm not very bossy, but I did it because I'm a professional. As a senior, obviously, I had to deal with people's crap on a daily basis, and they were complaining that I asked them to do more stuff on top of what very little work they were already doing, and that irked me, obviously, but I had to keep my cool, so I was professional. But when I got home, I exploded. People that are lazy really get on my nerves. I mean, I'm lazy at home, but that's different. When I'm at home, I don't have to be working, I don't have to do anything, but when you're in your job, when you're at work, do some bloody work. Do you know what I mean? Number four, people that don't have their money ready for the bus when they're due to get on it, even though they've been stood on the bus stop for probably like 20 minutes waiting for the damn thing. I mean, first bus isn't exactly the most reliable bus in ever. Let's be honest, it's a bit shit. But even the park and ride, which is actually normally reliable, it has its moments. If you've been waiting there like 5-10 minutes, you have time to get your change out of your goddamn purse and be ready for the bus. Get your money out ready when you're getting on the bus. Why do you have to wait until the bus arrives, get on it, and then be like, oh, hang on a minute, 1, 2... While everybody else is still out there freezing their tits off in the winter because they're waiting for you to hurry the hell up. Zen. Musa. Number 5, idiots at the bar or the club. When I say that, I mean the kind of people that think you're a goddamn object and are free to touch you whenever they please and then get annoyed because you're irritated by it and you shout at them. I have lots of experience of that. Apparently I look like a sex object, even though the majority of the time I am covered up to my neck. Oh God. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I was out for a work Christmas do and somebody decided it was a good idea to grab my arm and pull me to him because I dared to try and walk past him to get to my friends. I mean, you don't treat people like that. It doesn't matter who or where you are. You do not violently pull somebody by the arm towards you. That is not how you get women. Let's be honest. Little tip there for you men out there. That's not how you get girls. We do not find it hot if you are violent. Just saying. More inclined to kick you in the crotch. Let's be honest. Right. Moving on. Number 6. Repetition. I have a tendency to repeat myself when I'm ranting, but that's because I'm really, really angry. And I also have a bad memory and tend to forget what I've already said. However, this is why I don't really like dance music very much, to be honest, because it's all the same. And when people aren't listening and they're like, what? Ugh! So, yeah, repetition. Partly the dance music thing, but mostly having to repeat myself several times over to get my point across. I don't like doing that. I am a very impatient person, in case you couldn't tell. So, I don't have the time for repeating myself. Time is valuable. Time is precious. Move on. Number 7. People that like to put others down for no apparent reason, other than their own jollies, I guess. I don't know. Why say anything like that? Why do you have to feel the need to put somebody down? That is really irritating to me. That irks me, obviously. There is no need to put people down that much. It is just mean. Why would you be so cruel to anybody? I mean, when I was in school, I had people bullying me all the time. They were constantly telling me how I was ugly, I was never going to get a boyfriend, nobody would ever be interested in me in a million years. I had a giant fringe, I had huge ears. Just live your life. Leave people alone. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, you know? That is things that I needed to get off my chest. I really needed to rant and get things off my chest today, especially as I had an annoying man on the road yesterday coming back from my friend's flat that was tailgating me and flashing me. I was waiting at a junction on the portway. He was in the opposite lane so I could pull out into the near lane, and he decided to switch lanes just before he got to me and then started flashing me like it was my fault. Arsehole. And then you get idiots trying to cross the road in front of you. When you're driving, there's a car. I've got like 2 tons of metal death coming towards you. Why the hell would you want to walk in front of it? Why? Do you have a death wish? And then they have the nerve to shout at me for driving at them. You're the one that crossed in front of me. I'm in a good mood. Somebody got out the wrong side of the bed this morning. This is what happens when I don't get a lot of sleep. I get a bit irked. Easily. By a lot of things. Patience runs thin when I'm tired. Now I have my rant over with. Oh, you unfortunate souls. I'm gonna get to the nice stuff. The happy things. As it's a Sunday, it's a day of rest. So now I've ranted, I can rest. On a happier note, it's Mother's Day. Woo! So, love you mothers. Love you mothers. And obviously, happy Mother's Day to my own mother. She is an amazing, strong woman. And I'd like to be just as strong as she is one day. I hope so. Well, I like to think that I've got a lot of her strength. And I've definitely got her looks, except for my dad's massive schnoz. Apparently it seems to suit my face, even though it's huge. Huge. But yes, obviously I love my mother very much and she's very dear to me. So happy Mother's Day, Mum. I will see you next Sunday. I will probably be around online somewhere if you want to chat, because I've been chatting to a couple of people lately and they're pretty awesome. I was talking on Twitter last night to Emily Lucy. She was pretty cool. Should check out her channel. I've already subscribed personally because I think she's quite fun. Yeah, obviously also subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. It would mean a lot to me. And leave a like if you liked my rant. If the same things kind of irk you as well, let me know. And I will have a chat with you as well. Have a great weekend, what's left of it, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye! In light of this fact, I have... Hi. What?